timer start. Yeah. You have disgraced the steel sword. The pale moon. That was really. That was. I couldn't do that. The moon. No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. I have to read this fast. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Ah! The warrior's sword gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Okay. October 14th, 2:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law offices. Hey, those are our offices. That rocked, says Maya. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show that you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you getting all excited about? Hey, I'm only 17. She's only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. And watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. Do some of the clues come up in the dialogue? Yeah, we have to listen to the dialogue sometimes. Yeah, listening to the dialogue does help. Most of the clues come in our court record. But yeah, you have to pay attention to the dialogue a bit too. And you can examine rooms also and find clues in the rooms. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps? Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some more clients. Some clients. A month has passed since my trial. His murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. I don't have to say that because we hear it. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? Or Maya. What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick. Please, Nick. Why am I being called Nick? Phoenix. Phoenix. Nick. Okay, I think I get it. October 16th, 9:22. May is here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested today. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kid show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate's costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was a murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. Yeah, it is. It's Phoenix. But I'm guessing the Nix at the end is like where it comes from. Like Phoenix, Nix. Nick. No. It's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Wait, whose phone is this? Oh, this is her phone. Yes, Wright and Wright and Co. law offices. What? Nick. It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this is our very first case. See, now I can examine. See, I can click examine and look in the room. See, this is another thing that I can do. I can present evidence, talk, and move. How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. My money's on sightseeing. Okay. So, go to the detention center. October 16th, detention center, visitor's room. We've been called Mr. Wrong. What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, it's him. He looks kind of like, Wolverine. Just with the hair and stuff. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least, once. Maybe twice. Whoa, what are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No? This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I don't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah? He didn't do it. Stop toy. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. And why do you have your collar up like that? That's so... You're such... That makes you look like such a... Come on. Look at that. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. Casting come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There's a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. When 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. A samurai spear? Yes, it was a long spear that the Steel Samurai, uses as a weapon! Okay. Maybe you can explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you even say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle with this evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. Let's see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Howard's alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was beginning at 5, but I was a little tired. So, after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for rehearsal. I hurried up to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So, he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. This is so Japanese. Not to mention, their evidence is like nothing. They have no evidence at all to arrest him on. Oh, a spear was used. It must have been him. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10. Yeah, she asked for autographs. No, they haven't shown us a clip of the murder yet. All right, let's go. Let's go to the studio. Main gate. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited? Hey, you there! You want in, you gotta go through me! Oh, sorry. We're lawyers? Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. It's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. Oh yeah, they show the TV show. Yeah. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Used today. Something horrible happens. Wasting your time. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I can't read that. I'm not supposed to be able to read that. Hippie clothes were used coming to this day. Blah 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 blah. She was just complaining about young people. Nick? Will I grow up to be like hers? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Used today. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him in his silver screen without it, believe me. The old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hansen. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers, of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Well, why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right there yesterday. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place, and that person was Mr. Powers. Yes, I saw him. Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He was the killer. You can bet on your biscuits on that. I bet he was wearing a mask. I bet he was wearing the mask when he went by. I bet you will find that out. So what do you do here at the studio? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Oh, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. Only 10 years ago. Now that was Studio Dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was... Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. I asked about Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamic Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. That's enough to make you cry. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Power's request. Huh, I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. Alright, we gotta go back and get a letter of request. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Mr. Nick? Right, not at all. Not at worst, you're a suspect. I need a letter of request. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called us suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask. Were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let you let up on it. She's got some nerve. Do you think you can write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. There we go. We got it. I just hope this will let me pass the security lady. Let's talk to him about his alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. The security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? It's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry, but I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? Yes, she'd be lying. It was somebody wearing the mask, obviously. Alright, back. There, now we can go to the place. Obviously, somebody was wearing the mask. Okay, let's just see if we can talk at all. No, we can't. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mrs. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request given to the security. To think he would entrust his fate to youth of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here toward the studios. Not going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, for my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps at the security guard station. Hey, not bad. That is a very not complicated map. Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! The dressing room was in the employee area. That's interesting. Wait, where are we? Where are we? we're here. We're at the main gate, right? So we're here. Oh, that means we can only go this way. We can't go this way. Okay, I see. It won't let me. Whoa, what's up with this? What's up with the head? What's up with the head? Studio 1 entrance. Hey, it's Gumshoe. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah! That's that confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. I mean, you gotta admit that one. He can't deny that. That was sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. I mean, she was just telling the truth. I'm a lawyer, but in this, we're basically Matlock. We're basically a young version of Matlock. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can't blame other people. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you doing here? Well, we're on the case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. So, how was your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? I don't know if we're MacGyver. The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last night, pal. Time of death. Pierced through the chest by a spear. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person was in the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers. Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh yeah, that sweet old lady, what a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What? What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up there on that gate, pal? Gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. You don't look happy when you say that. Oh ho 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 ho! We'd like to ask the employees some more questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Haha. I'm glad somebody around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Okay, we can't, let's examine. See, we can examine the scene. What's up with this? The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. What's up with the thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Looks like that tree down. It took that tree down with it too. What? That doesn't make sense. Really? Whoops. I didn't mean to click it again. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It took photos of the people going into the studio. All you have to do is look at the data, and you'll see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera's ID number. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, are you on the case? Well, yeah, but hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell over the path. Oh yeah, that way is kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there. Anyway, that's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. I want to go to Studio 2 now. Alright. Alright, I think we've seen well, let's look at that. This is Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a key card to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Can't get in. God dang it. These people are obstructing my thing. Oh, I'll bet you if I present her my attorney badge, she'll be a lot more, I'll bet you that's it. Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station, stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough. She doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Ugh. He had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Let's present her with our badge. What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. Okay, I guess that doesn't work. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Okay, that? Just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day. See? automatic camera. Not the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. I don't remember. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through. Okay, you see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. Check them every day before I go home, I do. This guard station is at the central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. Murder happened right around 2:30. The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who was. Maybe it was you? Yeah, good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was, past tense. Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest, back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard. And who can blame him? Hey, I can go to the employee area. Yeah, buddy. Now I can go to the employee area because I got permission. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Power's dressing room. No one here this soon after the murder, I guess. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone in one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach for steaks. What? Me too. No, I don't. I don't, actually. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star, have your own room like this. I mean, it's not a very good sign. Door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. That's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Okay. Let's slide. Oh, we can look at this side of the room, too. The metal grate on the drain has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you sunk in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right, huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. How could you fit in there? Looks like one of those electronic-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills? Don't people cycle to get exercised? I've already looked at that. What's this? There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-old Tokyo castle. I mean, I would think she would know. Okay, there's not much in here. But that's interesting. Oh, wait. I want to look at this. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. All right. I guess we move into the room. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh, this is the wig he used in the Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I kind of like samurai movies. Kinda. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. All right, what's this? There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. This must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? A bag. This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee key card. That must be Powers's. Powers's. It says Studio One. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it, you mean? Borrow it. Okay, we got a key card. Now we can get in gate 1. Anything else? I wonder what else is in the bag. Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. Alright. On the bed. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. The window. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. Are we done in this room? We got the code thing. So we can probably go to Studio 1. Whoops. Move. It's weird how you move here. No, that's not where. Oh, I didn't want to go there. Oh, start the timer. There's a studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this key card that we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened. All right, we're in. It's way too heavy for someone visiting a crime scene. Alright, we can go in now. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? Well, now she knows it's a crime scene. You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a steel spear. Sounds pretty real to me. They outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few blood stains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at it. one of those black and white boards they clapped at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. A ladder! Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Oh, sorry. This girl's out there. The backpack's not a clue? Alright. Wow, look at the camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Sorry, my partner is kind of, no, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Well, she's not a lawyer, I am. She is not a lawyer, I am a lawyer. Oh, you're WP's people. WP. Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But but do you do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Let's talk. Did you tell anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, see? Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now, and yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went... Is this the security person? In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch, there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. There's the security person again! Right there, see? Also in the same... eating something. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping? Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind of... No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. Clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed something was here. Someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employee. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? Wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. Think doesn't cut it in the witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Okay, I guess we gotta talk to the security lady. What's this? What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? The lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Wait, I thought we already looked at this camera. Wow, look at that camera. Oh, okay. It's because we got interrupted. Another backdrop. Looks like a backdrop of the stage to be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain. Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from here? Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo. Oh, right. Oh, right. Yeah, I gotcha. Alright, we gotta go back to the lady. Okay, he doesn't have anything. She looks so happy. She looks so happy. What, you're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am. Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Oh my goodness. Ugh. Alright, you better tell me quick, you spidey-eared cretin. Somebody's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We're just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays. Okay, she's gonna rant again. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can do without her looking over our shoulders. Oh, she just left. She just left. She just left. She just left. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. An overhead map of the studio. Right from here is the employee area. To the left is the actual film studios. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick! Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with his computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Absolutely. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? It's like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1, that was when the security lady arrived at the car station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Oh crap, what was the number of the security camera? Was it 307? We'll say 307. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. As I expected, in mask. Huh. How was that a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo's evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh. October 15th. 2 o'clock photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photos from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Photo number 2. Implying there was a photo number 1, but it got removed. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. Put that security lady in her place with this. Right. We'll put her in her place. Hey, that's That's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I thought. Than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, what do you have me? Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done here for today? I think this photo is what we need for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? No. To be continued. To be continued. Yes. Hey, Jip. Overwrite, yes. Alright. Day number 2. October 18th, 10 a.m. What did you do with your ball? I heard it go this way, Claire. Where is it? Where are you? She loves this ball with a bell on it. And I heard her knock it in here, and I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, they're on Steam. This is a trilogy of games that you can get on Steam. If it wasn't on PC, we wouldn't be playing it. So there's like 3 games, and then there's like I don't know, something else. There's like quite a few. I recorded a down session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. We should punch Edgeworth in the face, like, all the time. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 5th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call the most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. A most familiar face. Detective, if you could briefly describe this court case, of course. Yes, sir. I'll explain with a guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio. See? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scene during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate. See? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. And now, on that day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to the Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. Production staff came to the Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was a murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? No. I think I could probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. We got it in the court record. Your Honor. This case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. This is so informal. And also formal at the same time. Will the witness declare her name? Why, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie. Oh, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Esper's has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names. Wendy Oldback, dearie. So just call me Grandma. Oh, jeez. You wear an onion on your belt. It was a style at the time. Objection. I object to the witness talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now the witness is stationed on the main gate on that day of the murder, correct? Yes, he was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Alright. Witness's account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through. There's nothing there since the morning. And, well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. It was at that main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now, the murder happened at 2 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there. He was heading toward the studio. Objection. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Hold it! How do you know you arrived at 1? So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio. Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee keycard. Right, the keycard, So what she's saying is no one was supposed to be there. No one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone in the studios when you arrived at the guard station? Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-in through since morning. Okay. I'm just gonna press at every opportunity. A run-through? They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon, but we're to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to the studio in the afternoon. So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. There was a run-through in the morning. Why did they only get there afternoon? I had some errands to run in the morning. What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, See, I knew it! I knew that was her back there! Observing. Were you supposed to be in the guard station? Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. Why does she look like a demon? Like, seriously. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway. I always watch Hammers run through. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow. I want to see a Steel Samurai run through, too. I would quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I gotta press on that too. Did you see the victim then? Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He had already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Tell us when that happened. What happened next? I was at the main gate until 5. I'm gonna press everything. So you were watching there the whole time. No breaks, not even a second. Of course, I am a professional, Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper? No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday. I can watch the game and eat donuts at the same time. Snipper whapper. Snipper whapper. The windbag is losing it, Dick. Why don't you raise an objection? So the witness was on duty through the afternoon, the whole time. Very well. What did you see? Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? I mean, I can't question that. Interesting to me because a certain man walked by me at 2. There's Powers, the man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. I'm going to present the photo for this one.
Objection!
Let me get this straight, old bag, Miss Old Bag. You've been saying yesterday you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? Other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag. Is this the Miss Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Mr. Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would likely ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know that everyone should be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag was left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Alright. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. This morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Mr. Powers trip and fall. He broke one of his props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Mr. Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press until she squeals. I don't understand what's going on. Hold it! I don't want to press on that. Whippersnapper! I haven't said anything yet. I have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Anything I've said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up, youth today, all is whining, blah 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 blah. Mr. Wright, for all sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match. This morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Hold it! Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. You know, I think she may have done it. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over this part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. You broke one of his props. It was a big mess.
Hold it!
He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. Is samurai spear the murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. It strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down on a court record. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Hold it!
Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not as bad as so he couldn't walk. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Less than that. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me, which is... Where's this steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. Good point, Judge. Good point, Judge. Hey, the judge wasn't completely useless this time. The witness did see this steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider the possibility also. Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? Wait, I thought she was done. I thought she was done with this. The time of poor Hammer's death was oh wait. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. What am I gonna say? I don't press on that, do I?
Hold it!
Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite so. Nobody's suspicious looking past by at all. Nobody's suspicious looking. Right.
Hold it!
What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
Hold it!
Are you sure?
Objection!
The witnesses answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy. Old Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbag have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. The time of poor Hammer's death, okay. Do I have anything to present here? Oh, guide map. The guide map, probably.
Objection!
Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. It does. I don't see anything contradictory. Okay. Never mind. I guess not. I thought the grate.
Hold it!
How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything. See, the company shows it shares his fellow officers' funds with donuts. What am I supposed to do?
Hold it! Hold it!
What evidence am I supposed to present? Maybe number 2? Photo number 2? I think I'm supposed to present maybe the photo number 2.
Objection!
Hold on, look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes here, it automatically takes a picture. And here, I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m. photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is that the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I wanted to ask the witness. The evidence shows that no one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there was only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Ooh! You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help! Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too! Whoa. Whippersnapper. Something the matter, Miss Old Bag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking. You see, come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Soulbag, This is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right, anyway. Miss Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. The other person. Every day after I finish my yard duties, I have one more important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security camera and check them.
Hold it!
I want to ask questions about that. How many photos are there usually? On a day when we're open in the public, we get more than 500 people. But on filming days, on rehearsal, well, we don't have much money. We never get more than 50, and that's a big day. Back up all the security camera data. Well, they keep telling me to, yes, but those computers are just so frustrating. So that's a no. I throw out all the photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? It finds them as suspicious. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part. For the most part? This is a murder trial, this old bag. Well, I didn't touch the suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Hold it!
Well, who in the heck was that photo you erased? A fanboy? Fanboy? Steel Samurai's fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsal from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Objection!
Wait a sec, didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, you must know there's a drain that goes into the employee area. Yeah, I knew there was a drain. I was trying to get to that drain. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids. So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see this type every day. No, we can't stop them. Can't catch them. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. It's impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Yeah. October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Mr. Powers. Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So, who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume is off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. It was the kid. Maybe it was the kid. Was it the kid? Was it the kid that did it? That's why he was dragging his leg, because the costume was too big? You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are you going to do? First we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Alright, we're back. Now reconvene. So the trial of Mr. Willpowers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Willpowers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's case, or claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly at accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes were high enough. Who is this person other than Mr. Powers who could have committed the crime? The security lady. I think the security lady. She has access to the lead photos. She could have used the spear. She was kind of obsessed with that dude. Although she was obsessed with that dude, so why would she have killed him? I don't think the assistant girl would have done it. I mean, technically the assistant girl could have done it, right? It's a tough choice. Why would the security lady have done it? Like, doesn't make sense. I'm gonna go with security lady and see what happens. It was the security lady, Winnie Oldbag. What? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper. Order. Is it true? Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into the Studio One, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where the Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there and do something. That's my move. Maybe now's my chance to take the whole way. The very same reason that it makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forgot that Miss Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, though. said 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mrs. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to kids and mean to your elders, Dave whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows that the boy could not have committed this murder? What? The spear? I guess the spear.
Take that!
Your Honor, the murder weapon was a samurai spear. The very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something old bag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. That's not a bad day. Wait a second. I'm not going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. This old bag, what is this about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. By the way, thanks for the taco party, Carl-rific. I've been doing a lot of reading. Sorry if I'm ignoring chat. I apologize. This is kind of a very rapid fire game, so it's hard to keep up with chat. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it. See? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're gonna be accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. What? Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do that. Do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Alright.
Hold it!
So you were told not to talk? That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We're all in on it.
Hold it!
Who were these other people? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where are these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the studio. It's Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2. There was a Studio 2. Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate, all the way to the left. Path where the monkey's head has fallen off. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but let's continue.
Hold it!
I'm just gonna keep pressing. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about not having nothing to do with it, and they gave me a little bonus on the side. You got your bonus and still talk? I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Alright. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studio on the day in question, and the director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witnesses, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. The sentence is today's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned. Jeez. October 18th, 1:04 p.m. Defendant Lobby 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Ah, really? That's nothing. Oh, or should I say... Well, I'll be going down to the studio to do more investigating. We have to find out more about the director and the producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain, so now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been the old windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying some time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Oh, windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. I don't. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without any accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right. We'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, guys. To be continued!